We're taking it back to the Sword and Shield Golden era. I've got 12 packs from each of my 4 favorite Sword and Shield series. That would be Fusion Strike, Astral Radiance, Lost Origin, and Silver Tempest. And as a bonus, I do have 7 packs of Brilliant Stars. Unfortunately, I couldn't find 12 for at or around MSRP, so we're going to roll with 7. We've got 55 total packs to get through. Let's get it. So we're going to start out with Fusion Strike. And why is Fusion Strike one of my favorite Sword and Shield sets? Well, it doesn't have the trainer gallery in it, but it does have that Gengar VMAX alt full art. And Gengar, as you can probably see, is one of my favorite Pokemon, specifically my number 3rd, Pikachu, Charizard, and then Gengar. So I had the opportunity probably about 6 months ago to buy a couple of Fusion Strike booster boxes for around $300, and the price of them has just skyrocketed over the last few months. They're up around $800 now, and I'm kicking myself for not buying those. It was sometime back in January or so, so I would have paid $465 in January. Maybe it was a little farther than that. Yeah, it was probably sometime more around December of last year, because I specifically remember them being around $300. So the Fusion Strike booster box has just boomed recently, and fortunately I have these packs here that I have gotten pretty close to MSRP, so I'm not too worried about opening them and keeping them. As for the cards, what we're looking at for the chase cards obviously is that Gengar, and that would be the chase card. Top chase, $575 raw. Behind that, we've got the Espeon VMAX and then the Mew VMAX. But there's also some other really cool cards that I would love to have in my collection. Any of the Mews, the Celebes, even the Genesect here would actually be really cool to have. So let's go ahead and we're going to get started with Fusion Strike. We've got 12 packs. Let's see if we can find a Gengar. All right, so these Fusion Strikes, they came out of different kind of boxes that I picked up at Walmart and Target over the last few months. So I have gotten them for MSRP. I actually managed to hit the Pokemon Center drop a couple weeks ago and got 6 sleeve boosters, which are also in here as well. So we got 12 packs total of Sword and Shield Fusion Strike. And I would love to see, obviously, that Gengar. I mean, I'd even honestly take the Gengar VMAX, which is not the alt art. Just because that's also a really cool card. And starting out with a black code card, which is not bad to see. Oh my gosh, look at that card. That card is destroyed. Hopefully that's not something good. Actually, a lot of these cards in this pack are really looking bad. Very dinged up. I guess we'll see what that card is. But that card looks really bad. All right, so we're starting off with the Fighting Energy, Lisa Sparkle, Beware, Skater's Park, Rookidee, Darumaka, Sizzlipede, Stuffle, Sandagast, Dewpider. So the Dewpider is the one that was real messed up. Oh, we got something good here. Number 26 out of 264. We get the Bolton VMAX, a rainbow card on the first pack. Not bad. So pretty good pull. This card is actually in really good shape, but this Dewpider right here is just absolutely destroyed. So something happened to that, I guess, when it was being printed. But this card is absolutely toast. I mean, nobody's going to want this for any reason, not even for a master set. I mean, you can see the damage right there. And a lot of the other cards in here were also damaged on the right side too. So looks like something happened there in packaging for that. But we'll take the Bolton. Not a bad start for Fusion Strike. Any rainbow card is always cool to pull. They're not they're not super easy to pull. So we'll take the rainbow on the first one. Not bad. All right, so this I'm just gonna throw away because nobody's gonna want that. And we'll get into our second pack now of Fusion Strike. We got a backwards code card in this one. So there's that if anybody wants. We'll start again. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anything's damaged in this pack, so that's nice. Get some decent cards here. Zarude, Primate, Schoolboy, Dynamo, Clobbopus, Bunnery, Totodile, Toxel, Caterpie, and a non-hollow Absol. Sword and Shield, I was actually not actively collecting during Sword and Shield, unfortunately. I had taken a long hiatus from the hobby, got back in near the beginning of Scarlet and Violet, probably shortly after, maybe a couple months after Scarlet and Violet base came out. I think that's probably about when it was. White code card, unfortunate. And yeah, that's when I got back into it. So I missed all of Sun and Moon, all of Sword and Shield. And the Sword and Shield, I'm pretty happy that there's still, you know, Sword and Shield that you can find on shelves, especially the tail end of it, because of all the trainer galleries. I love the trainer gallery cards, and I would love to collect all of them. So that is what I'm going to be working on. Got the reverse hollow Choodle and a non-hollow Luxray out of that one. All right, so getting back into this, why are all the code cards backwards? Another white one, unfortunately. But yeah, if anybody wants that, oh, it's upside down. Sorry. Fusion Strike code card there. Get rid of that one so I don't throw it in my box of supposedly unused code cards. I got probably 3,000 of them. All right, so we're starting this one off with Dancer, Simisage, Phalanx, Meowth, Plusle, Munna, Shelmet, Skarmory, Carvanha Reverse, and a Goodra. Not too much luck after the first pack with that Boltund in there. Let's see what we get out of this one. Black code card, we got a chance. Got a chance in this one. Now, with the other Sword and Shield sets that we're going to be opening up, the white code card usually means you're not going to get a hit, but it doesn't mean you're always not going to get a hit. Because you can still pull the trainer galleries out a pretty good amount of the time with those white code cards. Dracloak Reverse. And a Melmetal Hollow. So nothing crazy, just a regular hollow on this one. And still got, what, 7 packs to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 packs. 7 packs of Fusion Strike to go. After this one, I want to take a look at something real quick and pull that up. Black code card. Love to see it. Okay, whatever that is, looks good on the back, centering wise. So we'll see what we get here out of this one. Sydney, Simisage, Crossiever, Skitty, Slugma, Gligar, Qfant, Pansage, Corvisquire Reverse, and a Rillaboom V. So, not a chase, just a regular V on this one. All right, pack number 7 coming in here. Let's see what we can find in this one. Oh, there's a code card that's facing the right way. But anyways, if somebody wants it, there you go. And we've got Grass Energy to start this one off. Heatmore, Cook, Morgrem, Shelder, Caterpie, Drillbur, Shinx, Baneri, Plusle Reverse, and a Starmie Hollow. I feel like I pull this Starmie all the time. I see this all the time out of any Fusion Strike that I open. It's like the card that was just meant for me, I guess. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I have like 10 or 15 of those. Not kidding. I'm fairly certain I have like 10 or 15 of those Starmies just because it likes me so much. So I keep pulling the Starmie out. Let's see what we get in this one. Elisa Sparkle, Skaters Park, Bug Catcher, so many trainers. Onyx, Choodle, Shroomish, Klefki, Trubbish, Electrode Reverse Hollow. It's a rare Reverse Hollow. And a Dodrio V. So another V card coming out of this one. Just a regular V. Looking for those VMAX. Anything VMAX. That's what we want to see. See if we can get lucky enough to pull something up there. Something up there in the top 10 chase cards. White code card doesn't look like it's happening in this one. But I have been known to be wrong before. And these Sword and Shield packs that we're opening right now, these are the sleeve boosters from Pokemon Center, and these have to be additional print runs because the quality of these cards is way better than what we saw during the normal Sword and Shield runs. Pansear and a Gorbis. So nothing out of that with the white code card, of course. Another Fusion Strike here. See if we can find at least one more hit. Black code card, we got a chance. Come on, Gengar. Where are you hiding? Gotta pull a top 3. Gotta pull one of my top 3 favorite Pokemon. Phalanx, Choodle, Bullaby, Dewpider, Meowth, Morgrem, Chandelure V. So that one, number 247, and it's a textured card. This one is a pretty nice card. Not something super expensive, obviously. Still just a V card and not going to be up there in like the top 10 or top 20. But regardless, it's still a pretty cool pull. Not super mad at it. I mean, obviously, we'd love to see something cooler. But the Chandelure V, we'll take it. We'll take another hit out of the Fusion Strike pack there. All right, next up, we've got 2 more packs to go. White code card coming out of this one, so super unlucky there. Hopefully we get that black code card in our last pack. Pull something cool for the video. We still got a long way to go though. Barraskewda, Caparajah, Basculin, Grubbin, Mankey, Krogunk, Pansear, Galarian Linoon, and a non-holo Golem, of course, with the white code card. All right, last pack magic, Fusion Strike. Don't do us wrong. All right, we got a black code card. We got a chance. We got a chance with this one. Come on, Fusion Strike. Let's find something good. Quick Ball, Barraskewda, Caparajah, Shelder, Caterpie, Drillbur, Shinx, Baneri, Indeedee, and our last pack is a Genesect V. So just a normal V, again, still a hit nonetheless. Not terrible as far as the number of hits go for Fusion Strike. We did get 5. We got the Genesect V, the Chandelure V, textured, Dodrio V, the Rillaboom V, and the Bolton Rainbow card. So definitely the best hit coming out right there. And that one is actually number 17 on the top chase list for Sword and Shield. Raw value, as I'm recording this video, it's $6.36. So we'll take it. Rainbow cards are always cool to pull, so definitely happy to see that. All right, so we got 7 packs of Brilliant Stars, and those have the trainer galleries in it, so I'm excited to get into those. Let's get those out. All right, so moving on to Brilliant Stars, we get 7 packs of that. Unfortunately, again, I couldn't find 12 packs at or around the MSRP, so we get 7. The booster box for Brilliant Stars also doing pretty decent within the past few months, is up 47%. 3 months ago, you could have picked one up for $292, and we're looking at $430 right now. And it's been pretty steady for the last couple weeks here. Last month and a half or so, it's been pretty steady up there at $430. And then if we switch over to the chase cards, that Charizard V up in the top spot, that is one of my favorite Charizard cards that you can find in this set. The Charizard V Alt Full Art, $202, so not bad. And you also get the Umbreon, the Sylveon, another Umbreon in there as well for some chase cards. Those are cool. Everybody loves evolutions, so hopefully it'd be nice to find one of those, and we'll see what we can do here. So we'll start out with our first pack here of Brilliant Stars. Again, 7 of these is what we're going to be opening. And we're starting out with a white code card, so that's always not fun. But there are trainer galleries in Brilliant Stars, so that does not mean we won't hit a trainer gallery in this one. Starting off with Floatzel, Sigilyph, Pachirisu, Minccino, Baltoy, Snorunt, Nosepass, Milcery, Collapse Stadium, and Staraptor non-holo for the first pack. So that's unfortunate there. No first pack magic from Brilliant Stars. But you never know. Every pack is a different adventure. We'll see what we can find. Another white code card. Not looking good for Sword and Shield. Brilliant Stars so far. Almost went 1 card too many there on pack trick. Starting out with a Fire Energy, Pachirisu again, Choice Belt, Luxio, Cubchoo, Dead End, Farfetch'd, Duskull, Grimer, Octillery. There's the trainer gallery. So we get a trainer gallery out of the white code card pack. Not bad. Octillery being a Gen 2 Pokemon, something I do like, and the Manaphy behind it. So that is a very nice card. I love trainer galleries. Any trainer galleries I can pull, super happy with those. Definitely going right into the personal collection. Maybe one day I'll get to finish every trainer gallery and Galarian gallery card from the Sword and Shield era. All right, moving into our next pack, and we've got the backwards code cards starting up again, if I can ever get this pack open. So there is that, if anybody would like that. I don't even know if these are, do these still work? Do these code cards still work, being as old as they are? I didn't even see what color that was. What is it, black? Oh, we got a shot. We got a shot, guys. See what we get. See what we get out of this one. Morgrim, Tropius, Ultra Ball, Burmy, Spiritomb, Magmar, Corphish, Sneasel, Gabite, and a Torterra Hollow out of this one. So nothing crazy. That's a reverse hollow there. So the Torterra Hollow coming out. Get into the next one. What do we got in this one? We got white. White code card. Hate to see it. Psychic Energy, Crawdon, Fracture, Beartic, Castform, Gullet, Impidimp, Shinx, Milcery, Castform, and a Grimmsnarl on the back end there. 3 packs of Brilliant Stars left. I don't know. Maybe it's starting to look like I should have kept Brilliant Stars sealed, especially with the way the prices are going, but I don't really care about that. I like to open everything I get. White code card again. Wow. I think had 1 black code card for Brilliant Stars. Crawdunt, Claydol, Acerola's Premonition, Cubchoo, Dead End, Farfetch'd, Grimer, Sticky Cards, Duskull in there, Riolu, and an Alchemy on the back end there. 2 packs left, Brilliant Stars. Why are these packs so hard to open, man? Jeez. White again. No. Brilliant Stars not doing good for us tonight. And it's got one of my top 3 favorite Pokemon as a chase, the Charizard, Monferno, Grimer, Clefairy, Bidoof, Electabuzz, Hitmontop Reverse, and a Druddigon on the back of this one. And what else do we got? We got that last pack of Brilliant Stars there. See what we can find. I don't know why I'm putting those up there. All right, last pack of Brilliant Stars. Please no white code card. And we get a white code card. All right, so we're hoping for a trainer gallery out of this one. Let's see here. Come on, trainer gallery. Something to end Brilliant Stars good on. Magma Basin, Crawdon, Impidimp, Magmar, Riolu, Burmy, Staryu, Carablast, no trainer gallery, and the Wormadam on the end. So Brilliant Stars not doing too hot. At least we did pull 1 trainer gallery, the Octillery, and that's going to be it. So now we are moving on to Astral Radiance. All right, with Astral Radiance coming up next, we get the booster box going at $388 right now. Also with a very steep climb from May until now. So a couple months ago, you could have got one at $272, up at about $410, June 1st to June 3rd, and current pricing $390. So also up 46%. And if you guys haven't been paying attention, Pokemon cards have been outperforming the stock market recently. So that's pretty nuts. Not really sure if it's just a bull run or how it's going to do. Will things settle back down once this popularity breaks out, gets over with and whatnot? But even still, at this time, especially if you have sealed product you're looking to move, it might be a good time to sell it. I'm not a sealed collector, so I open everything, so I don't really have much. Just 1 ATB from everything. Chase cards for this set, the Machamp V Alt Full Art, the Grubhub Machamp up there. And we say that's the Grubhub. He's got a bunch of food. Looks like he's delivering a bunch of food. Starmie V and the Garchomp V in the number 2 and 3 spots, respectively, both trainer galleries for Astral Radiance. So we're looking for any of those. Let's go ahead and get started with this. Astral Radiance is probably one of, probably my second favorite Sword and Shield series, behind Silver Tempest. Silver Tempest got to be number 1 for me. All right, so let's get into ripping these packs. So Astral Radiance, getting going with this one. Hopefully more black code cards out of this. All right, good. We start off with a black code card, so we'll take that there. And again, we're looking for some trainer galleries to add to the personal collection. This energy card is actually miscut. It's a little shorter than everything behind it. So, got the Silene, Perugly, Azelf, Petalil, Nickit, Hippopotas, Cyndaquil, Hisuian Quiltfish, Hippowdon, and a Glade. First hit, I guess you could say, because you don't always get a holo Sword and Shield, so I guess a holo is kind of a hit. The Glade coming out is first hit there from Astral Radiance. Next pack, white code card. Bless us with the trainer galleries in this one, or we probably just get nothing as per usual with those white code cards. Silene again. Tornidos, Featherball, Mantine, Scyther, Basculin, Voltorb, Glammeow. Ooh, we get a Radiant Heatran out of this one. I forgot those were a thing. So the Radiant Heatran coming out. Regirock behind it, non-holo. So we'll take the Radiant Heatran, I suppose. Not something you see. It is an ultra rare card for Sword and Shield sets. I think it's the second or third one I've pulled out of there. From Astral Radiance. Alright, next up, got another white code card. Kind of tired of seeing those already. It's just such a disappointment. Why'd they do that? I mean, they could have altered the weight with black code cards as they do now in Scarlet and Violet. The white code cards just take it right out. Curly, a reverse, and a Regirock again. Another Regirock coming in the rare slot there for that Astral Radiance. But yeah, like, why'd they have to do that? It's like as soon as you open up a pack, it's like, oh no, disappointment. White code card. I'm cooked. Yeah. Somebody at the Pokemon Company had an idea and they ran with it, and it was just not a good one. Dude, what's up with all these Silenes? That's the third one. Third Silene coming out. Perugly, Azelf, Rowlet, Quillfish, Oshawott, Hoot Hoot, Ponyard, and the Mightyena. Trainer gallery in this one. Double banger behind it. Oranguru V. So we did get a trainer gallery out of this one. The Mightyena. We'll take it. Beginning the collection of those trainer galleries. So the more of them that I can pull, the better. Get the Mightyena. Very nice. And let's not forget the Oranguru V. Don't really care about that one, but it's going to go into my V and EX binder. I got a whole binder full of V and EX cards just sitting there. So we'll take that. We still got plenty of Astral Radiance to go. We could find something good in here, but not in this pack. It always sucks though. You do pull a trainer gallery and you're like, oh, it could have been one of the top trainer galleries, but then it never is. Featherball, Rufflet, Ponyta, good old Gen 1, Chatot, Bronzor, Rowlet, Hisuian Sneasler, and Rapid Dash. In the rare slot, another Gen 1 Pokemon there. Love seeing the Gen 1 come out of any set, honestly. White! Come on, bro. Come on, Sword and Shield. You're disappointing me tonight. Switch Cart, Uxie, Overquill, Growlithe, Bergmite, Rufflet, Rowlet, Oshawott, Misdreavus, and a Mamoswine. Nothing coming out of that one. Halfway done with Astral Radiance. The hit rates in these sets are pretty rough. I mean, honestly, they are pretty rough. Seems like you're seeing those white code cards probably 80% of the packs you open. At least for me. Bronzor, Rufflet, Quillfish, reverse is Leafeon. Evolution reverse. and a Suian Alvalug on the end there. All right, come on, let's get a couple. Let's get a couple black code cards here. Come on now. No, white. What's the over/under on a white code card for Sword and Shield? It's got to be something in the area of the house always wins. Zissou, Dartrix, Trekking Shoes, Nickit, Togepi, Chatot, Magnemite, Teddiursa, Bisharp, no Trainer Gallery in that one, and an Avalug again. Well, the same rare, pretty close to each other there. All right, come on now. White again. Just not having any luck with Sword and Shield tonight, are we? Just a little bit. Right on the first pack with that Boltund from Fusion Strike. That's really the only pretty decent hit so far out of all these packs that we've opened. Another Chatot. Seen Chatot a lot. Psyduck, Hisuian Basculin, and a Cleavor on the end of that one. 3 packs of Astral. There's a black code card. We got a chance, guys. We got a chance. Got a chance at seeing something cool. Dark Patch, Piloswine, Super Effective Glasses, Quillfish, Basculin, Poochyena, Glameow, Yanma, Hisuian Sneasel, and an Origin Form Dialga V-Star. Okay, that's pretty good. That is a good hit for this set. Palkia is the number 4 chase in this set, so that's a great hit, actually. Where are we at with this card? Can we find this somewhere? The Origin Form Dialga V-Star. So the Origin Form Palkia V-Star is going to be number 4 for this set. Where are you, Dialga? Am I just missing this? Am I blind? Or is it just not up here on the top chases? We're on the first page. Go to the second page. Check it out. Origin Form Palkia V-Star. Origin Form. We're gonna have to search. We're gonna have to manually search this because either I'm blind or it just doesn't exist. Origin Form Dialga V-Star. We'll go with Astral Radiance. There it is. $1.54. So that, even though it is a pretty good hit, is not anywhere close to the top chases for this set. Okay, so that's not worth as much as I thought it was. It's not exactly a collectible card for me anyways, but still a cool card to pull. Nonetheless, we'll take it, I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll take it. There's the Origin Form Dialga. Couldn't have been the Palkia, could it? Bummer. All right, we got 2 packs left of the Astral Radiance. Let's see what we can pull from this. Another black code card. Okay, we'll take it. Got a V-Star marker in this one. Probably just going to be a regular holo. Those V-Star markers are no good. Same as white code cards. I see a V-Star marker, I've already lost hope. I've already lost hope for the pack if I get one of those. Featherball and an Origin Form Palkia V. So we get a regular V on this one. Obviously not going to be an alt art or anything like that. But at least we pulled something for it. So we get the Dialga V-Star. Dialga V-Star in the last pack and the Palkia V in that one. We've got 1 pack left with Astral Radiance, and I'm going to say it's going to be a white code card. And there it is, the white code card to end it off. Oh, let's see a Trainer Gallery out of here. See a Trainer Gallery out of our last Astral Radiance pack. Cyndaquil, Ponyard, Growlithe, Voltorb, Rufflet, Psyduck, and Mightyena at the end. So that's it for Astral Radiance. Not too bad on the hits, honestly, like the amount of hits. We did get the Mightyena Trainer Gallery, so we'll take that. The Origin Form Palkia V, Origin Form Dialga V-Star, Oranguru V, and the Radiant Heatran. So 5 hits out of the 12 packs. Not terrible, not too bad. Mightyena is the best hit out of that, at least for me. My personal best hit is going to be the Mightyena. All right, Lost Origin is up next, and we've got some heavy hitters in Lost Origin Silver Tempest. So we've got the Lost Origin booster box here, $491 current market price on it. Actually going down a little bit. About a month and a week ago, $538, $539, and we're down to $491 right now. So with that huge spike again that we're seeing in Sword and Shield products here in early May. You could have picked one up 3 months ago for $383. So up about $100 from 3 months ago, 28%. 6 months, 32%, so not too much more. And if we go back a year, you could have got one of these booster boxes for $201. As for the chase cards, Giratina V Alt Full Art, $500 on the raw price. Get a 10 in that, it's big money. Aerodactyl V, the Alt Full Art, I'd love to have that. Just because Gen 1 Pokemon. And the Pikachu VMAX, also something from the trainer gallery I would love to pull. I do love pulling Pikachus. And there's a few Pikachus in here. We got the Pikachu VMAX, the Pikachu V, also 2 trainer galleries, and this Pikachu 3rd trainer gallery. 4th trainer gallery for the Pikachu VMAX secret rare here. That's the gold card. So 4 Pikachus in here. And this Charizard card from this trainer gallery is also really cool. So 5 personal chases, I guess you could say. I actually do already have this Pikachu here. I have it graded in a tag slab for my Pikachu wall, and it is a 9. So I'd love to get another one and get a 10 in it, honestly. All right, let's get into ripping these Lost Origin packs. See if we can find a Pikachu or a Giratina out of these. And a white code card coming out first with the V-Star markers. So white code card, V-Star. I don't think we're seeing anything out of this first pack here. V-Star marker, Gastrodon, Lampent, Gift Energy, Porygon, Ducklet, Blipbug, Finneon, Zorua. Oh, we get a Radiant, Hisuian, Sneasler out of this one. So we did get a Radiant out of it. Not a crazy hit. Hoopa. I do really like the Radiant cards just because of that refractor holofoil pattern on them. That's what we see in the A specs from Scarlet and Violet. The holofoil pattern on these is pretty cool. But other than that, not really something that we want to see. All right, so we'll go moving on here. Try to find us a Pikachu. And we've got a black code card in this one. So we've got a shot at something cool. See what we can find in this one. Iskin, Machoke, Silicoon, Growlithe, Oddish, Poliwag, Lynx, Squovit, Raichu Reverse Holo. It's a really cool artwork. That is a pretty cool artwork. And a Macargo. So we got a black code card in that, but we didn't get anything. We didn't get anything good. No V, no VMAX. Just a regular pack there with the Raichu Reverse Holo. All right, next pack. Let's see what we get out of this one. Another backwards code card in there. Seems to be a thing. Black code card though. We got another, well, maybe we don't have another chance after that last pack that just didn't have anything in it with a black code card. Sword and Shield is confusing sometimes, unfortunately. Pikachu. That's a pretty cool card. Maybe I'll get that graded for my wall. Poliwhirl. And a Holo Cresselia on the end there. What does it look like? Does it look like it could get a 10? No, definitely not. Corners are cut funny. But if you're wondering, why would I grade a normal Pikachu? Well, I actually grade one of each Pikachu that I pull from each series, providing that it would probably get like an 8, 9, or a 10. Honestly, I don't really care what the grade is, as long as it's 8 or above. It's for my personal collection. Oh, we get another black code card. Okay. We're doing good with the black code cards for Lost Origin, but we're not doing good with the pulls. So that's the unfortunate part. I'd like to see something here. Gift Energy, Poliwag. But yeah, it's really hard to get 10s from Sword and Shield, just because the quality control in this set was really bad. Landorus. Okay, so still no holo out of this black code card pack either. The Rockruff Reverse Holo. The quality control in the Sword and Shield era, even though I wasn't actively collecting, just, you know, from what I from what I'm seeing, you know, like that I'm opening packs later, I mean, it's just bad, man. Like, it's honestly hard to get 10s from anything with anything that comes from Sword and Shield, which kind of sucks. Wow, these cards are really, the ink must have been running out on this. I mean, look at this. Like, where's the last, something from the last pack? Look at the yellow comparison here. You can see how faded the ink is on these cards. That's crazy. Some employee forgot to change the ink on the print machine apparently when these packs were running through, or when these cards were running through. Okay, so we're into the commons now. So now we've got normal yellow border there. Slugma, Mawile, Goomy. There's something shiny back there. And Eternatus VMAX. Let's go. The trainer gallery coming out for this one. Not gonna be super valuable just based on the Eternatus. It's 751 right now. So not a top chase. Number 18 in the set at this current time. Behind it, the Porygon Z. But the Eternatus VMAX trainer gallery, really cool card. Textured, all that good stuff. That is a pretty cool card right there. We'll take it. We'll take it for the trainer gallery collection. Moving on. Okay, I'm happy we got something out of Lost Origin. I mean, maybe we don't get a Pikachu. Maybe we do. Not on this pack. Well, I guess we could still get a trainer gallery. I mean, that could still happen. But as usual, the white code card, I've already lost all hope. I'd rather be pleasantly surprised. Radiant Sneasler again. That's the second one in the Malamar. So we pull another Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. Now we got two of those for literally no apparent reason. That's kind of weird to pull them so close together. Okay, another Radiant for the VMAX EX Radiant Binder. I'm gonna fill it up. It's 12 pockets, 720 cards total. I'm gonna fill it up with nothing but Vs and VMAXs, Radiants, stuff like that. There's a black code card. Love to see that. At least I have hope. Black code card just gives me a little bit of hope. Machoke, Mirage Gate, Roselia, Litwick, Rockruff, Shuppet, Seal, Abomasnow, and oh yo, let's go. Let's go. The Aerodactyl V alt full art. That is the number 2 chase for the set. Love to see that. Oh yes, guys, let's go. Lost Origin coming in clutch. That is ultra rare. The alt full art from the main set. Oh, that is great. Very off-centered. It's a really cool card. It's pretty bottom heavy. So it honestly wouldn't grade well. As for the condition though, it'd probably grade a 9. It would definitely grade a 9. Let's take a look at price charting real quick and see what this card would be in a 9. So we got the Aerodactyl V. That's number 180. So in a 9, $121. So even if I do send it to get graded and it gets a 9, I mean, it's 121 bucks and $106 for the raw card. So it's a $15 increase. It's going to cost me 15 bucks to get it graded anyways. And the back of the card is flawless. Honestly, if you send it to Please Send Again, I probably might be able to get a 10. I think at tag, this card is definitely getting a 9. Back looks okay. Back is within 10 constraints, but the front is just not good. Not good on centering. The rest of the card looks flawless, but it's just with that centering. So that's an awesome hit. Number 2 chase for the set. Let's go. Let's keep moving along though. Still got a few packs left. See if we can find something else out of Lost Origin. You know, it's amazing. I've had these packs just sitting here for I don't know how long. You know, they've just been hanging out for a while. And it's like you never know, like what kind of hits can you have just sitting around, you know, just hanging out, waiting to be pulled. You never know. And it's like I have a pack of every Pokemon card, or every pack of Pokemon cards from Sword and Shield all the way through Scarlet and Violet up on my wall. And it's like I always wonder what could be in those. Banette and a Majarna in this one. So another black code card with a non-holo in it. But yeah, looking up there, I've got a pack of Pokemon cards from every single Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet set. And it's like, you know, what could be in there? Is there a Moonbreon in the Evolving Skies pack I have up there? Is there Lugia V Alt Art in the Silver Tempest? Like, it sucks because I'll never know. So I'm never gonna open them. Maybe someday somebody will open them, but it ain't gonna be me. So Viper, you know, Hoopa at the end there. Okay, I'm getting tired of these black code cards with nothing in them. I feel let down when that happens. It doesn't make me feel good. So now I just don't know. Now I just can't expect anything out of anything. My world is coming crashing down with these black code cards with no hit in them. Pikachu. Oh, was this one? This one actually looks a lot better. Ooh, this one might be a grading candidate. Maybe. This one, put that to the side. I'll take a look at that a little later. Shuppet, Machop, Seal, Rockruff, Beautifly, Reverse, and a Volo Holo. The Holo Trainer on that one. All right, so at least there was a Holo in that one. At least there was a Holo in that black code card trainer pack. All right, we got 2 packs of Lost Origin to go. Black code card. We can't get excited about that. All right, we've got Misfortune Sisters, Oregon 2, Lake Acuity, Squovit, Blinks, Poliwag, Oddish, Growlithe, Abomasnow, and a Drapion V-Star. So that's another pretty good hit. Obviously not going to be super expensive for the set, but it is a V-Star. Nice half art, I guess you could call it. So Lost Origin definitely doing the best for us, pulling that Aerodactyl V out of there. Lost Origin pretty much running away with being the best. But we still got Silver Tempest, and there is a couple good chases in that one, including that Lugia V Alt Art. We got the V-Star marker in the last pack here, so not expecting anything out of that one. Damage Pump, Viper, Galarian Stunfisk, Rockruff, Seal, Shuppet, Machop, another Pikachu. Just pulling all the Pikachus tonight. This one actually looks even better. Ooh, Trainer Gallery. Let's go. Yes, the Gengar. Okay. 1607. That is the number 8 chase for this set. Lost Origin coming in clutch tonight, and the Darkrai Hollow behind it. Lost Origin is just doing it for us tonight. I'm so glad I decided to open these. Gengar. Gengar. Right here. Gengar. It was a sign. It was meant to be. All right. So let's see. Total hits for Lost Origin. We got, what, 4 hits? I guess you could say 6, because we got the 2 Radiant Hisui and Sneaslers. So we got those. And then we got the Drapion V-Star, the Aerodactyl V, let's go, Eternatus VMAX, and the Gengar Trainer Gallery. That's so cool. I love that card. All right, that was good. Lost Origin was good. I think Lost Origin was great. So yeah, we'll take it. We'll take that all day. Silver Tempest next, and it's going to close out the video. Let's do it. 12 packs. All right, so we're sending this video off with 12 packs of Silver Tempest. The booster box right now, $358. Last November, I got one of these at GameStop for 140 bucks. I walked in, and I have a friend that works there, and he was like, hey, we got a booster box of Silver Tempest. I was like, say less, I'll take it. So yeah, I got $140 at GameStop last November. So what, 9 months ago-ish, 8-9 months ago. 3 months ago, 263. Go back 6 months, 233 in a year. You could get one $165 a year ago. So when I bought it in November-ish, 167 was the market. So 140 at GameStop is what I got it for. and all the way up to now, $358. So 113% increase in the last year. In the last 3 months, 36%. As for the chase cards, that Lugia V Alt Full Art, which I did pull not too long ago out of a legendary collection box, and that is going to go get graded. It's in my pile right now. The Rayquaza VMAX Trainer Gallery, that one in the second spot, and the Blaziken VMAX. That Blaziken VMAX was probably my favorite Blaziken card prior to Destined Rivals coming out. The Destined Rivals illustration rare for that one. Rarely will I say an illustration rare looks better than a trainer gallery, but I have to say that that one definitely does. All right, let's get into this. Last 12 packs, Silver Tempest. See if we can find another Lugia, or I'd also be really happy with that Rayquaza, or a, honestly, the Alolan Vulpix V-Star. I'd love to have that rainbow card as well. All right, so let's see what we can get into here. We got our first pack with a black code card. That didn't mean anything for Lost Origin. Behem starting it off there. Emergence Jelly, Dragonair, Dreepy, Vampy, Fletchling, Phoebus, Sticky Cards, Chimecho, Toxapex, and a Forest Sealstone. That's a trainer and item training there. It's a V-Star trainer too. It's kind of interesting. I haven't played the game in such a long time. I honestly don't know what these cards do in the game. It's probably been 15 years since I have played a actual card game of Pokemon. So I am just a collector at this point. I just don't have time anymore. I don't have time to go. Maybe one day I'll find the time to actually learn how to play the game again. But as it stands right now, I just don't have the time to do that. All right, starting out with the Darkness, Slurpuff, Lance, Archon, Noibat, Togedemaru, Sandile, Swirlix, Marini, Reverse Baneri, and a Mawile V-Star coming out of this pack here. So the Mawile V-Star, first hit for Silver Tempest. We'll take the V-Star, and I'm pretty sure Mawile is a pretty collectible Pokemon. Anytime I throw something up on my eBay store that has to do with Mawile, it does not take very long to sell. You know, I've pulled two of the Rayquaza VMAX secret rares. Those are the gold and black cards in Sword and Shield stuff, and unfortunately neither of them were good enough to grade. But that is a really cool card. The black and gold just really pops. Another reason that I really like these Sword and Shield trainer gallery cards, they have those secret rares in them. Esper and an Arcanine to end that one off. So what was that, our third pack? We got 9 to go. We still got a shot, still got a chance. I do have a booster box lined up for a video of Silver Tempest. So we're gonna open up a booster box at some point. Managed to get it a few months ago when the price was a little bit lower. But again, I don't do sealed stuff. We're gonna open it, see what we can find out of the booster box, and then I'm sure for the rest of the night after that, that little jingle will be stuck in my head. Should have kept it sealed. And you're probably right, I should have, but I'm not going to. I don't do sealed stuff, except for one ETB from each set. That's it. It's the only sealed product I have, because I like to look at them. I think they're good decorations. Maybe one day I'll let my son open them. Maybe one day I'll let my son just open my sealed collection. That doesn't go there. Braxian, Venonat, Dewpider, Spinda, Phoebus, Noibat, Drakloak, and a Terrakion Hollow on the end there. All right, let's go Silver Tempest. Give us something cool for this ending of the video. Hopefully get one trainer gallery out of here. One trainer gallery would be nice. And we got one from every set except Brilliant Stars, I think it was. Did we not pull one of Brilliant Stars? Or no, we got the Octillery. No, we did get one from every set that you can get one from. Fusion Strike doesn't have the trainer galleries in it. So we didn't pull one from that, which obviously wouldn't because they don't exist. And the Jinx Trainer Gallery. There we go. Okay. All right, so we get the Jinx Trainer Gallery coming out of Silver Tempest and the Suian Lilligant at the end there. So we'll take it. There's the Trainer Gallery. At least we got one out of Silver Tempest. Cool card too. Love to see those Gen 1 Pokemon. We got 6 packs of Silver Tempest left. Black code card. Love to see it. Hasn't let us down in Silver Tempest yet. Serena, Emergence Jelly. These cards are sticky, man. Beheeyem, Baltoy, Sunkern, Clink, Petalil, Litten, Stunfisk, and the Lugia V. Okay. All right, we'll take that. We take those. Lugia V. This is not the alt full art, but it is the Lugia card. It is a Lugia card. Still not super valuable in the set, but I do like this V card a lot. Let's see, where is it? Can we find it? Yeah, this one is the ultra rare, just a regular Lugia V. It is a $4 card in its raw form, but it's such a good artwork. Obviously not as good as the alt full art, but we'll take it for this one. That's a really good hit. Obviously I am a Gen 1 Pokemon fan, but Gen 2 is also really there, because that's really when I was in the heart of collecting when I was younger. Gen 1 and Gen 2. Gen 3 is slowed down, Gen 4 slowed even farther down, and kind of after that just kind of faded out there for me. So we got the Lugia V. We'll take those. See what else we can find in here. Maybe get lucky and hit one more Trainer Gallery. That'd be nice. Possibility in this pack with the white code card. Boy, wouldn't that have been crazy to pull another alt art Lugia? Send 2 of them for grading at the same time. Oh no. Sorry, Drekloak. Clink, Petalil, Litten, Murkrow, Swablu, Fungus, and a Klinklang. Another white code card. 2 in a row. Not good. And the V-Star marker. We're not getting anything. We're cooked. We are cooked on this pack right here. Lopunny, Serena, Regenerative Energy, the Pikachu. I think I have one of those to go to grading. I think I have this card going to grading. I think it's in my pile. This one's terribly messed up anyway, so I don't even have to check that one. Clink, Wailmer, Phoebus, Capturing Aroma, and an Arcanine. All right, 3 packs left. Let's see if we can find one more hit out of here. Not in this pack. Well, maybe. Maybe we find something in this pack. Who knows? Anorith, Meowstic, Lally, Misdreavus, Wailmer again, Murkrow, Emolga, Meditite, Smeargle, and Milotic for that one. Alright, black code card. There we go. Love to see it. Well, let's go. Let's go right here. Give me a Rayquaza. Unidentified Fossil. The Spinda. There's another Pikachu. Noibat. Togedemaru. Metang. And a Skuntank V. Alright. Not what we wanted to see. Some of these Pokemon are crazy, man. Some of these newer modern, anything past like Gen 4 is just kind of like weird. Last pack magic with the Trainer Gallery, because we ain't getting a hit out of this one with that white code card. Not pulling the Rayquaza or the Lugia out of this one. Ninetales, Stunfisk, Vulpix, Snorunt, Fletchling, another Pikachu, and we get a Radiant. Is this Jirachi? I think this is Jirachi. Yep, Radiant Jirachi coming out of that one. And we end with the Zygarde. So the Radiant, I guess you could consider that last pack magic. Because it's a Radiant, it's ultra rare, I guess. All right, so for Silver Tempest, 5 hits in total. We got the Mawile V-Star, the Jinx Trainer Gallery, Lugia V, Skuntank, and the Radiant Jirachi. So that's it. 55 packs of Sword and Shield, all done. All right, so that's going to wrap this one up. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys, while we ripped 55 packs of Sword and Shield through 5 different expansions. I've still got some more on the way. Got a whole booster box of Silver Tempest that we're going to get into here pretty soon. See if we can find another Lugia or that Rayquaza VMAX. So if you like this kind of video and you want to see some more, click on a video right up here. And if you wouldn't mind, before you head out, tap that subscribe button so you can see some more content just like this, as well as some helpful stuff, some investment advice, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.